Japan is a country full of wonders, but beyond the neon-lit cities and famous tourist spots, there are places so breathtaking, so untouched, and so magical that you'll never want to leave. These hidden gems take you deep into the heart of Japan, where ancient traditions, jaw-dropping landscapes, and once-in-a-lifetime experiences await. If you think you've seen it all, think again. Shirakawa-Go, a fairy tale village frozen in time. Tucked away in the mountains of Gifu Prefecture, Shirakawa-Go is Japan's very own winter wonderland. This tiny village looks like something out of a storybook, with its famous Gasho Zukuri houses, steep thatched roof farmhouses designed to survive heavy snowfall. When winter arrives, the village is transformed into a real-life snow globe, with lights twinkling against the white landscape. It's pure magic. But here's the best part. Shirakawa-Go isn't just stunning in winter. Visit in spring, and you'll see cherry blossoms framing the village in soft pinks and whites. In summer, the surrounding rice fields turn into a sea of green. And autumn? Oh, it's like nature decided to paint the village in shades of gold, red, and orange. Every season brings a new kind of beauty. The best way to experience Shirakawa-Go? Stay in one of the farmhouses. These homes, some over 250 years old, have been turned into cozy guest houses. You'll sleep on traditional tatami mats, warm up by a fireplace, and wake up to the sound of birds and mountain air so fresh, it feels unreal. Oh, and let's talk food. Haida beef, arguably Japan's most underrated wagyu, is a must-try. Pair it with local sake, and you've got yourself a meal you'll never forget. If you're looking for a place where time slows down, where nature and tradition blend perfectly, Shirakawa-Go is it. Just be warned, once you visit, leaving will be the hardest part. But if you think this is magical, wait till you hear about Japan's real-life enchanted forest. Yakushima, the island that inspired Princess Mononoke. If there's a place where nature feels alive, it's Yakushima. This small island, located south of Kyushu, is home to one of the world's oldest and most magical forests. Covered in thick moss, twisted roots, and trees over 7,000 years old, Yakushima feels like stepping into another realm. This isn't just any forest. It was the inspiration for the mystical landscapes in Studio Ghibli's Princess Mononoke. Walking through Shiratani and Suikyo Ravine, you'll see moss-covered rocks, ancient cedar trees, and mist rolling through the leaves. It's so untouched, so surreal, you half expect forest spirits to appear at any moment. But the island isn't just about forests. Yakushima also has breathtaking waterfalls, crystal-clear beaches, and one of the most unique hot springs in Japan. Hirachi Kaichu Onsen, a natural hot spring that sits right at the ocean's edge. Imagine soaking in steaming water while waves crash just a few feet away. Wildlife lovers will be in heaven here. The island is home to yaku monkeys and yaku deer, which wander freely through the forests like guardians of the land. And if you visit in summer, you might even see giant sea turtles laying their eggs on the beaches, a rare and unforgettable sight. Yakushima is a place that awakens your senses. The air smells like rain and cedar, the earth is soft beneath your feet, and the sound of waterfalls and birds creates a natural symphony. Whether you're hiking to Jomonsugi, a tree so ancient it has seen entire civilizations rise and fall, or simply sitting in the middle of a mossy forest, you'll feel something deeply spiritual here. Yakushima isn't just a destination, it's an experience that stays with you forever. And speaking of breathtaking, wait until you hear about Japan's hidden volcanic island. Aogashima, Japan's secret volcanic island. Ever wondered what it's like to live inside a volcano? Welcome to Aogashima, one of Japan's most mysterious and isolated islands. Located about 220 miles south of Tokyo, this tiny island is actually a volcano within a volcano. A double caldera that looks like something straight out of a fantasy novel. With fewer than 200 residents, no tourist traps, and landscapes that seem untouched by time, Aogashima is Japan's ultimate hidden paradise. Getting here? Not so easy. There's no direct ferry, and the boat that does run occasionally gets cancelled due to rough seas. Most visitors take a helicopter from Hachijojima Island, which is an adventure in itself. But once you arrive, you're in for something special. The island is covered in lush greenery with steaming geothermal vents, reminding you that this place is very much alive. The main attraction? The volcanic geothermal sauna, where locals use the Earth's heat to cook food. Ever tried an egg boiled by a volcano? Turns into a stargazing paradise. With zero light pollution, the sky explodes with thousands of stars, making it feel like you're floating in the universe. It's peaceful, it's surreal, and it's the kind of place where time stands still. If you're looking for a true escape, where nature, adventure, and serenity come together, Aogashima is unlike anywhere else in Japan. But if you thought this island was wild, wait until you see Japan's untouched blue paradise. Takachiho Gorge, the most magical river in Japan. Some places in Japan feel like they were sculpted by the gods themselves, and Takachiho Gorge is one of them. Hidden deep in Miyazaki Prefecture, this canyon looks like a scene from a mythical painting, with towering basalt cliffs, a glowing emerald river, and the famous Minainotaki waterfall, which cascades beautifully into the gorge. It's a place that doesn't just look magical, it feels it. According to Japanese mythology, Takachiho is said to be the very place where the sun goddess Amaterasu once hid in a cave, bringing darkness to the world. The other gods had to lure her out, restoring light to the heavens. This legend gives the entire area a spiritual energy, and even today, you can feel a deep sense of peace and power here. The best way to experience Takachiho? By boat. Renting a small rowboat lets you glide through the gorge, where you'll be surrounded by 100-foot-high volcanic rock formations carved by lava flows thousands of years ago. The cool mist from the waterfall, the soft ripple of the oars, and the way the light reflects off the emerald green water create an atmosphere so surreal. It's almost dreamlike. But Takachiho isn't just about the gorge. Nearby, you'll find Takachiho Shrine, an ancient wooden shrine nestled within towering cedar trees. In the evenings, visitors can watch a traditional Kagura dance performance, which reenacts the myth of Amaterasu, complete with elaborate costumes and hypnotic drum beats. It's said that witnessing this performance brings good fortune and blessings from the gods. If you're lucky enough to visit early in the morning, you might witness one of the most breathtaking sights in Japan, the Sea of Clouds. On certain days, a thick mist rolls through the valley, making the entire area look like a floating world above the heavens. It's one of those rare, magical moments that make you feel like you've stepped into another realm. Takachiho Gorge isn't just a place to see, it's a place to feel. Whether you're rowing beneath waterfalls, walking through ancient shrines, or gazing at a sky full of mist, this hidden paradise will leave you with a sense of wonder that never fades. And speaking of magic, our final hidden gem is Japan's floating fishing village. In Japan's floating fishing village, imagine waking up to the sound of gentle waves and stepping out of your front door directly onto a boat. Welcome to Aimee, a small fishing village in Kyoto Prefecture, where houses literally float on water. These unique homes, called funaya, have been standing for centuries, creating one of the most scenic coastal towns in Japan. Unlike Japan's major cities, Aimee is quiet, peaceful, and untouched by mass tourism. The rhythm of life here moves with the sea. Fishermen head out at sunrise, boats drift across the water, and locals cook their daily catch in seaside kitchens. It's slow living at its finest. The best way to experience Aimee? Stay in a funaya. Many of these traditional boathouses have been transformed into cozy guest houses, where you can wake up to ocean views and enjoy fresh seafood caught just hours before. Don't miss trying Aimee's famous sashimi, which is so fresh. It practically melts in your mouth. For an unforgettable experience, take a boat tour through the bay. You'll glide past the charming funaya, watch seagulls dance in the sky, and if you're lucky, spot dolphins playing in the waves. At sunset, the water turns into a mirror, reflecting the glowing sky. It's pure serenity, and is Japan's best-kept coastal secret. No crowds, no stress, just endless ocean views, fresh seafood, and the simple beauty of life by the water. Japan is full of unbelievable places. But these 5? They're on another level. Whether it's a snow-covered fairy tale village, a 1,000-year-old enchanted forest, a volcanic island, a glowing river gorge, or a floating fishing town, each of these destinations has something truly special. So, which one caught your eye? Would you rather get lost in the misty forests of Yakushima, row through the glowing waters of Takachiho, or sleep in a house floating on the ocean in Aimee? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.